I believe I watched a YouTube video about this game, like easily, like 7 years ago. I'm not even joking. But I can't remember a single thing about this game. Nothing. The only thing I can remember is that it was really cool. I mean, it was cool to watch. And I saw this game like on Steam a few days ago, and I was like, I had fun watching it, so maybe my viewers also have fun watching it. And yeah. Okay, so let's get into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
That's the lore.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he really happy with this job?
Something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Damn, it's your lucky day, Stanley.
To give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, yeah, we get out of the office. But I don't really remember, was it, like, is it supposed to be a horror game? I don't think so, right? It's more like a... I don't know, what's it called? Let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Yeah. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I mean, if I was Stanley, I would instantly go home too. I mean, if you just get out of your office and see all of your coworkers are gone, then just you might as well want to go home, right? I turn it off. Okay. Yeah, let's save some power. Can open it.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, so the doors are all locked. Let me... The sense is way too high, man. Yeah, it's good.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The door on the left. Thank you for the likes. Should we go to the door on the left? Well, I mean, if the narrator says left, then, you know, who am I to not listen to him? Yeah, so let's just ignore the doors. They're all unlocked.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other... What? No, that's not how you do it. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mia? Oh, I can open this door.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
How are
so
you?
He turned around and got
I'm
back
fine,
on
I'm
track.
fine. How are you? Yeah, there is
There
nothing
was
to
nothing
interact with
here.
here. Yeah.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Thanks for asking. Where are you from?
Coming to a staircase,
Wait.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Let's go to boss's office. Where are you from? From Germany. But originally I'm Persian. Executive bathroom. Yeah, that's not boss's office. Okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man. Thank you for the
Stepping into his
positivity
manager's office,
actions
Stanley was once
going
again
on.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And
Oh,
so the boss
shit.
had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Oh.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, Stanley doesn't know it, but no, I do. Which game do you stream daily? Not a specific one, you know,
Stanley just sat around
just
twiddling
whatever
his
that
thumbs.
attracts
Trying
the
to
attention.
input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Yeah, so since I know it, then 284. Bro.
2845.
I know. Just didn't register. 45.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Yeah,
by
I doubt
sheer
it.
Luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where is the newly... Oh, shit. Yo, can I play some piano? Yeah, man. L game. If you want, can I ask you something? Oh, please don't be a fucking ad. Yeah, you can. You can ask. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah. I think we know. The elevator is gone? Yo, GG's, man. You need some nice orange. Oh, shit. How did I know it? I'm not interested. Thank you. What did I want to do? I wanted to do something. Oh yeah, I changed the category. Wait. Okay. Easily. No problem. Yeah. Yo, hello? Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. And we can escape if we take the hallway. What do we do, bro? Do we go to the mind control facility or do we escape? We go to the facility, right? All right.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Surely. Cam.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Oh
Their true nature
my
revealed.
lord.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, at the end of the day, we were happy with the job, so I don't really know what's wrong with it.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Buddy, it's not that deep.
Was it even possible?
It's just some
Had he truly
cameras.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay. But why is it so
Here was the
dark?
proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Mind control
Happy,
status.
or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Oh shit, the red button. There is a red button. We press it. I can't press the red button. Five. Do I need to do something here? There are numbers. Maybe I should press them, like in the right order. 1, 2. Can't open it. Yeah, but that's it. There is no 3 and 4. Oh, there is. There is. Wait. 3. Where is 4, man? What is here? Okay. But where is 4? 1, 2. Yeah, there is no 4. GG. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Do we really need to shut it down? I mean, yeah, it's kind of terrible to control like your employees' minds. It is horrible, but you know, they were happy. I was happy. You know? But yeah, let's turn it off.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Guess we'll find out.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Oh shit!
Perhaps his goal had not been
We are free to go?
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Exactly,
It was
man.
perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Doesn't really feel real though. I think it's also a screen or something, right?
Stanley felt the
it
cool
isn't.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Beat the game? What? Are we done? Wait.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Yeah.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
Damn.
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will
Do you
be told
mean
what
very
to do.
soon?
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here
Bro,
it comes.
he's already spent days in that office. Again? Let's go out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why is that door open? Can I go there? I can't. So is it like a loop?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, okay. I think we're going right this time, right? I feel like there is like multiple endings. And the ending we had is like, I would say the good ending. But yeah, this time let's go, right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to
Oh,
stop
did
by
he?
the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, or maybe his mind is being controlled by some monitors and
Yes,
buttons.
truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room
Yeah.
so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah, it
Really
doesn't
worth
sound
it.
really interesting to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here. Let's move on.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The first open door on my left. Okay, so I think if we go in there, that's one ending. And if we like keep going, that's gonna be the other ending, right? I wonder how many
And so
endings
he
this game
detoured
has.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh! We are here again! Yeah, I'm not going down. I was there. Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Bro,
Stanley
where
decided
am I?
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh my god, not the boss's office again. Yeah,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
okay,
office.
so this time I'm going downstairs. Yeah, I'm kind of scared though, I'm not gonna lie.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
Maybe.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to
That's
look pretty
true.
familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this
Are
is
they
all
repeating?
too strange. This can't be real.
Oh
At
yeah.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
What a relief. I mean,
His
we are in a
co-workers
loop.
weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
I mean, you
He
don't
imagined
seriously
himself
believe
flying and
it's a
began to
dream
gently
just by...
float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh,
it was so much
Jesus.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice
You're
was
not really
describing
dictating.
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Oh, yo, chill!
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
I don't know why I'm
The
scared.
mattress on his back. The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake
We are
up,
still in the
he thought
office.
to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Yeah.
I am.
And I mean, not really.
Everything will be fine.
You sit in your chair and press buttons for a living.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing has changed.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name
Whoa.
is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone
What
hear my voice?
is going on?
And everything went black.
Stanley goes insane, and the game's over.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Holy
But on
shit.
this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought
You
to
mean
herself
it's a
how
dead
lucky
man
she
on the
was to
ground?
be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, so no ambulance, nothing. Just stare at a dead body on the ground and say, yeah, that looks like a crazy person. And that's it? So, the other ending is we run in circles till we go insane, and then some woman finds us lying on the ground, thinks we are
Never
crazy.
seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, we go
This
to the
was
right
not the
again.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful
we've been
room.
here
But
before.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So, okay, so we're going just straight forward this time, right?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, some maps we got. Jesus.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
But there is a door.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
I mean, yeah, since there is no way back, I can't help her anymore, right? So let's just keep going.
That's
Oh,
her, Stanley.
shit.
You need to be the one to do this.
To what? Did I get to talk to her?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm
Is
just
that
pulling
her?
the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh my.
Gotcha.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
I mean, why
I'm
not?
trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What if I don't come inside? But okay. Bro, can you get out of my face,
This is a
please?
very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, me. Good morning, employee 427. Press U on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press K.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button.
So am I
He's
Stanley
eating
now?
lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Yeah. 9 to 5, you know. But I don't want to be like Stanley, though. I don't want to do as, as they tell me.
But in his mind,
Let's keep going.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned
Yeah.
to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 6 to watch TV. Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his
So where is the
co-workers,
TV?
his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press L to spend time with the boys. I mean,
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
press Z to
As he
prepare.
wandered through this fantasy world,
Did
he
I
began
just
to
shit
figure
on the
many
ground?
possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh. Press H to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
There ain't no
So in
kid,
his
buddy.
head, he
Stanley,
relived
wake
it
up.
Again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press 1 to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In
Yeah.
reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press G to go to sleep. Oh.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Do not do it. Press K to be at work in the morning. I mean, it's gonna restart the game, right? It's gonna restart the game, isn't it? Okay, so I'm not gonna press it. Well, is it like, is the game simulating the life? Like, waking up in the morning, going to work, doing the same shit every day, coming back home, again doing the same shit every day. That's kind of life, you know? The only difference is Stanley's pressing button for a living, and you know, we do like other stuff for a living. What was that? You know, how did you find my interpretation? Am I a professional interpreter? I mean, if you tell me don't press the button, then you have to give me like another option, right? Like, what am I gonna do if I'm not gonna press a button? Or maybe, you know what? The game is trying to tell me something. The game is trying to tell me, even if you one day wake up and come to the realization that, you know, the things or the thing you've been doing your whole life isn't the right thing for you, you're still gonna do it because there's no other option, because you have no other choice. Know what I mean? So yeah, I think we keep going with the flow, right? Press K.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here,
Buddy, I listened to you.
Kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
And stop being so fucking sarcastic, maybe? Press 4 to question nothing? I mean, again, I have to press 4, right? Do I have to press 4 again? Okay.
I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey
Does
all this
time
to
go
him.
by?
I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps
It's
well,
11:35.
Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
And Stanley
stop.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Did I die? I died, didn't I? Bro, is Stanley doomed? I feel like Stanley's doomed, bro. Stanley might be doomed and cursed to death. You know? To either go insane or just, you know, give up the soul.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome?
Oh yeah,
fell
I
under
forgot I
his
had to go out.
responsibility? He had
Oh
never
my
been
God.
trained for that. No, this couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to
Yes.
himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Okay,
Now
can you
it's just a
restart? I
little
didn't
bit
mean to
closer.
stay.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Yeah. Thank you. Wait.
All of his co-workers were
Wait.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
It's not the
Perhaps he had
same
simply
office.
missed a memo.
Why did the office change? Oh, whiteboard ending. So what's the whiteboard ending? Do I need to stay here? Console bark? Yeah, so I guess that's another ending.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go to the left one again. But do I get to see, like, if there are, you know, how many endings there are and
Yet
how many
there
I
was not
got?
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Room
office.
closet.
Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take
Yeah,
your
I
time.
don't know. It's a room. I'm just...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Should we go up? Yeah, let's go up. Bro, the boss's office looks nasty. Oh, I can open it. Money is the morning. Money. Oh, money in the morning. Money in the evening. Money for breakfast. Money crisp. That's a nice poem. So this is our boss. You know, this is something a boss would say normally. Oh shit, my bad. My bad. Let me get out. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what is... What? Business strategy. Oh my lord. Does it make a difference if we go up or down? I think it does, right? So let's go up. All right. So wait. Again? What is this? I am the most expensive boss. I'm sure you are, buddy. We didn't move at all. Let's try to go up again. Wait. All right. Sorry. I mean, it's taken a while. Why is the narrator singing? Wait, do we even arrive? So, yeah, let's go downstairs. I bet nothing's gonna happen again, right? Well, I'm pretty sure something's gonna happen. Like something. It's only a matter of how long we wait, you know? Should I just give up? You're here again, right? Alright, man.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I can't
What
read
could
that.
it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention
Why do
was
you get a
caught
cross
by a
there?
keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh.
What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845.
Can I
But
get
of
out?
course,
I can't
Stanley
get out.
couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay, so let's say because Stanley couldn't have known this, let's just enter the
Stanley
wrong
just sat
code
around
a
twiddling
couple of
his
times.
thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well 2845.
No, I refuse to enter that code.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And
Oh,
Stanley
no.
got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Okay, now this is stupid. Like, it doesn't matter whether you enter the right code or not. The door is gonna open. It makes no sense. But I already know this ending. Unless there is other possibilities.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Oh,
door with
escape!
red mind control
Yeah, I'm gonna
facility.
escape.
Although this passageway
Damn,
had
that's
the
a
word
long hallway.
escape written on it, the The truth
Holy
was that
shit.
at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Yeah, but
At
I
this
know what's
point,
gonna happen,
Stanley
though.
was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Is it really death? I mean, maybe the game is trolling us. It really does look like death, though. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gone. We're gone. Wait. We're not dead.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see.
Holy shit.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end.
Can we stop it?
Brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
This is not a this is not a good way to die, man. No. Yeah.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Jesus Christ. Is it gonna restart now? Or does it keep going? I mean, we are dead as fuck right now. Oh. Oh, there is something here. The Stanley Parable. What is behind us? Nothing, right? Couple boxes. Bro, this is so dark on my screen. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yeah, I don't know either,
When
man.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh my god, bro. Stanley's computer? Bro, why did it give me goosebumps like that? Damn. Okay. So, office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the doors, to the two doors, was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and alerted throughout the below. Though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Okay, corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. So are you talking to me right now or to Stanley? I don't get it. Nature paintings. Who cares, man? Filing cabinets. The two doors. Oh, wait. Oh, these... What? Yeah, we enter the room and there are like two doors, but... Okay, so that's where the office ends, or what? The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it. Oh shit. The exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Then W room. The office. Yeah, that looks like office. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized and a synthesized tone. Why was it so hard to pronounce? It keeps going. Holy shit. Yeah, I understand that. Computers. Okay. Credits. Yeah, shout out to all these dudes. Four, 3, 1, 4, 3, 6. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Yeah, it looks similar. I believe I haven't been there. Wait, what happened? What was that sound? Bro, can you stop scaring me? These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. More endings, fewer endings, more Stanley, less Stanley. The point of the Stanley Parable HD. Okay, am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so these are basically every piece of texture they used for the game, right? They're just basically introducing the game and how, you know, how it's made. Yeah, I haven't seen those either. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. It's the first one released, okay. 2012. Holy shit. Okay. I have no sounds though. Does it come without sound or? I mean, yeah, that's a cool trailer. I mean, it's like mysterious and shit, but it's not really appetizing, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm getting bored. So what do we have here? All right.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to
Yeah.
control one another. How they both
True.
wish to be free.
The Stanley Parable. On, off. Well, I'm gonna die, right? If I turn it off. Oh yeah,
Can you
GG.
see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yeah.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes
can.
these things cannot be seen.
Yeah, but still I can see it.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice.
Should I do it?
Do choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
Okay. Now that's the question though. Do I press quit? Quit to menu. Fuck it. Begin the game. Does it start from the beginning?
This is the story of a man.
Oh no. Oh Jesus. I think we should have gotten hit, right? Fuck. Wait, okay, hold on.
But Stanley simply couldn't hand
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he couldn't,
pressure.
sir.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Chad, let
He had
me
never been trained
let me
for that.
roll
No.
a
This couldn't go
2
anywhere
minutes
except
ad.
badly.
I'm gonna go to the
thing to do
toilet
now,
and I'll be right
Stanley
back,
thought to
alright?
himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Alright. I'm back. Okay. Oh shit, that's still going. Damn, was I this on time? So let's go out this time.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Yeah, I think it's a photo. Chat, is there anything we are missing?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Chat, should we go back and check if something would have happened
The lounge was
if
sublime, a work of art.
he would have died
Good,
there?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, I've been there. Let's see if there's something
Stanley was
else
so
here.
bad at following
I'm pretty sure there is
directions, it's
more than
incredible he
one
wasn't
way.
fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
Can I
the
jump
story
down?
has been about nothing but
I
you
can.
all this time.
Yeah, let's jump.
What? Really?
Oh.
I was in
That
the middle of
worked.
something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Yes.
I don't know how
I
to
need a
convince
card.
you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Danger everywhere. Danger. Like, who this guy thinks I am? A loser?
Now
who's
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, so again we have two options. Let's go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You
Yes.
want to find out what lies at the end
Yes.
of this road you've chosen? Well, don't
Yes.
let me stop you. You see?
This
There's nothing
is
here.
huge.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Maybe
don't
you were
think I
right.
put a lot of time into that because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Please
Now,
rate your
Tell me about
experience.
your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Let's say, let's see. I would say something different happens for every choice, right? Let's go. Yeah, I don't know, two or three. I don't know. I mean, not a terrible game, but also not that good. Okay, let's go with
Oh,
three.
of course. A 3. Really. Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good?
This is my
Think we
honest
can do
opinion,
that? Yeah?
bitch.
Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Okay. 2 seconds. 4, 5, 11, 12, 15. What? This is me. It's not me. You take it to get to the correct door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting.
So this is gonna be your whole game.
Life. I think the art world will really take notice.
So
But
you
of
might.
course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
No.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah. Just go and die. Just go and die.
You heartless bastard.
What?
Because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Yo, what is actually happening?
Seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
Well,
Will it ever be enough?
you
Well, I'll
can't
say
jump.
this, I'm done
So-
making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then...
I can't see your house. Oh, I do.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of
This
art
is the
and feel
ugliest
ashamed at your
Minecraft
own
house I've ever
inadequacy.
seen in my entire
But you've only
existence,
seen it
man.
From the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand?
No.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Why don't you let me jump then? Instead of opening my way. Am I supposed to go down?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh my god. Yo, can this guy stop messing with me?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
What is this? Is it a vehicle? Glass. Yeah, that's fun. Wait, what do we have here? Yeah. All right.
Oh, it's a puzzle. critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah, I know, okay? I know how it's done.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is
I
why,
wanna jump
rather
down
than
there.
continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've
It
had
does.
enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings.
Let's jump. Holy shit. Okay. Why is the game so dark? I can't... Oh. Am I back at the office? No. But where am I? Oh. Okay. But I genuinely can barely see shit. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Okay. Okay. That's a dead end. Oh, never mind. Can you please put on some lights? Is that really it? Like, is it just the end of the game? I can't see anything. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Okay.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
But I can't. Oh. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. I think there is one. Pick it up. Oh.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the
Okay.
recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Okay. That's it? So how can I terminate your voice message? Okay. Where is the narrator?
When Stanley came to a
Oh.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, perhaps.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back
Oh,
to
yeah.
business, Stanley
There
took
is
the
this
first
one
open
more
door on his
ending.
left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
Okay,
ago.
so I go up,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
drop
gone off
here,
on the wrong foot here.
but then I
I'm
listen
not
to him.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I
I'm
want something
sorry,
bad to happen
man.
to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on
Okay,
your side.
prove it.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh,
This
thank
time we're
God
listening to
you are
him.
willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these
Yeah, I mean, it's a
choices.
corridor.
The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're
It's a
doing right
circle.
now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. It's dark, man. It's like completely black.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What is this?
Here. Yes.
Oh.
It's beautiful, isn't
It
it? If we just
is.
stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Damn. Nice. I mean, it's getting a bit boring, but let's say it's fine. I mean, there is no way that this is all, right? That it's gonna have, like, that it's a loop again. And I have to go back for something to happen, right? There is no way. But you know, if I go back, then he's gonna be pissed again. He's gonna be like, oh my god, you didn't like my idea? You don't wanna be happy with me? Now die! I mean, I know this bitch by now. Okay. I hope that's it. Oh my god. I swear to god there is no end to it. There is no end to this shit. But let's wait for this phase 2. Because why not, you know? That's it. I mean, it's a chill music though, right? I mean, I'm having a good time. I'm not complaining about it. If another color comes up now, what now? Nothing? Oh, stars, man. Look at these stars, dude. Okay. Just as I fucking thought, it's a loop.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I told you. I told you. Let's go back now again.
Right. Where were we?
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Yeah, but we lose all of what?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. Okay, so it's to the point that we have to choose
Please,
killing
Stanley,
ourselves
think about what you're doing.
over those, you know, over those colorful shades and, you know, stars dancing around the room. I mean, yeah, death is better.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now.
I'm going again.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you
What?
die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I mean, is he in love with me now?
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay, yeah, let's go back. You know, maybe something has changed.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
This place has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with happiness. It has a lot to do with boredom. No, I'm going back.
No.
I'm gonna absolutely
Perhaps not.
smack myself.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Does it even work?
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over?
Oh,
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
probably. Oh shit, it actually restarted. It's crazy. It is crazy that the whole game is about sitting at this PC and pressing buttons, but you can't even interact with this PC.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. But is there anything I'm missing, chat? Is there any ending I'm missing right now? I don't know. Let's see.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Hey! Give me the broom closet!
Coming to a staircase,
Okay, so
Stanley
what was
walked
downstairs?
upstairs to his boss's office.
There's something here? No. What is this? It's white.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Oh
His
my God,
boss
no.
would think he was crazy. And
Oh
then
my
something
God,
occurred
no.
to
Oh my
Stanley.
God, no.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
I
crazy.
can't do this
All of
loop
my
anymore.
coworkers blinking
I can't.
mysteriously out.
I can't. Oh. Okay. So, chat. W game actually, it was fun to play. Yeah, the endings were cool. You know, sometimes it was, you know, annoying, but yeah, W game. And yeah, we're done with it.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it will cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering why my mind keeps on spinning. This isn't how living to me was told. Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there.